Hey guys, we're gonna be just a couple of minutes starting here. I've still got a couple of invoices to get out. I will be back momentarily, but I didn't want you to think we weren't signing on, so just give me a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, thanks for being patient. Some of you who have done breaks with me this week already know that my situation is that I forgot about daylight savings time when I was listing this stuff a week or so ago. And so everything shifted when I didn't mean for it to, and then things end up, ending right on top of the time we're supposed to start breaking. So all the invoices are out now. I think there are still, a dozen or so items that are not paid yet. We're not going to worry about that. I'll sort that out later because I don't want to hold you guys up anymore. So first up, let's take a look at who we have in break number 1, which is our half case of 1516 replay. And if you haven't broken with me before, I put this spreadsheet up before each break. And it tells what we're breaking, which there's the quantity and the title. And this is the second time we've broken this product in this quantity this year. And then, of course, and the rest that's pretty self-explanatory. Then we have our team names down the left-hand side and our winning bidder names down the right-hand side. So you can see your name in lights there and match yourself up to your team for this break. And then, of course, after this, we're doing the half case of Mosaic. And that spreadsheet will go up right before we do that break. So let's get busting into some replay here. See what we can find. Did I switch you back? Yeah, I did. Every once in a while I forget and leave you guys on the wrong video feed. And it doesn't help that the second device that I watch on has a slight little bit of a delay. So my primary device, I see in real time, and then the secondary device has a tad bit of a delay. So sometimes I might leave you stuck and not realize it for a second or so. But anyway, yeah, so tournament today, nothing too interesting has happened so far, at least not that I've seen. No crazy Cinderella stories that I saw so far. So we'll see how the rest of March Madness goes, but it's one of my favorite times of the year is March Madness. So I love my college basketball. All right, so in our rookie cards, when we opened the first half of this case, sometimes we had 2 cards in there and sometimes we only had 1, and I don't know why. Sometimes it's 2 and sometimes it's 1, but we do have 2 in this one. So our first is Devin Booker for the Suns, number 2 of 49. Of course, he's one of my ex-UK players, playing down there with Tyler Eulis and Brandon Knight, and we've got a bunch of UK players down there. And another one. This was an all-UK rookie pack. There's Mr. Willie Cauley-Stein for the Kings, number 15 of 25. Speaking of the Kings, man, how about Scow's game last night? Good grief. Guy goes off for, 32 points, I think it ended up being, and something like a 12, 14 rebounds. I mean, like some crazy stuff happening there with Mr. Scal Labissiere finally coming into his own. So first up for the Miami Heat, we have James Jones, and you will see this is it's an on-card autograph. It's out of Spectra, which of course is one of the high-end series. They have hand-numbered them on the front of the card for replay. So this is number 12 of 199. Now, the original card number on the back was 12 of 149. So the original card numbers really don't ever match the hand numbering that they do for replay. But I guess that is how they differentiate, you know, that it came from replay and not out of the original series for purposes of grading and valuation. So this is a nice short print card here. It was number 3 of 5 originally out of Panini Signatures, and it is hand numbered 3 of 4. So short print on both counts. John, does that say Salmons? John Salmons for the Kings. I'm not familiar with this particular player. But 3 of 5 originally, 3 of 4 in the renumbering for the replay set. Oh, hi. Well, thank you for breaking with me again. I appreciate it. I love having you guys here, especially when you come and chat with me when it's live, because it makes me feel a little bit less like I'm talking to myself. Because, you know, not that I'm above talking to myself, because I certainly have been known to do that, but it does make me feel a little less crazy when you guys are in chat. So here we have, for the Knicks, our rookie card is Jaren Grant, and that is 21 of 99. I'll be interested to see what these replay rookie cards, you know, if those at some point become a high value item or not. I mean, they are all short print, and they're nice heavy card stock, and certainly there's not a ton of them floating around, so maybe they will. We have a hit for the Bucks. This one is hand numbered on the front as number 5 of 5. It's out of Crown Royal, of course. That's also an on-card autograph. And you guys know I cannot at all pronounce this guy's name. But the original numbering on this was 1 of 5. So another nice short print. Don't think I can pronounce that guy's name. We'll go with Miroslav for the first name. So yeah, last name, no, not happening. Not even attempting that. Isaiah Thomas. Of course, Isaiah Thomas played for the Kings for a short period of time. He happens to be in a Kings uniform here, and it does say Kings under his name. So this card will go to the Sacramento Kings, their second hit for this break. Hand numbered on the front, 21 of 35. Of course, that's got the piece of fabric with it. This also out of Spectra, another high-end series. 21 of 35 was the original number on the card from the back. So that's a couple of hits for the Kings out of what we've opened so far. So you're looking for a Celtic and a Lakers big hit. Hi, Brent. A Celtic and a Laker. All right, well, I'll see if I can vibe you some good Celtic and Lakers mojo. We'll see what we can come up with for you. I tell you what, I'm also really super excited to get into this mosaic in a few minutes. That's really got my curiosity piqued. It arrived yesterday, and I've been dying to get into it ever since it got here. Here we have Dylan Wright. And what is that numbered? Does that say 69 of 99? I think it does. 69 of 99. So for the Raptors, there's the rookie card there. And again, you know, it's like 2 boxes we've had 1 card, and 1 box we had 2 cards. It's so strange. And if you weren't around when I did the first half of this case, what we did is take all the boxes out at that point in time, and we numbered them on the end. You can still kind of see that on there where the numbers are. And then we let random.org decide who our, which boxes we were going to open first half and which in the second half. So we have another hit for the Bucks. This one, I can say his name. He used to play for UK. Duran Lamb, number 102 of 149. This is out of Totally Certified. And what was it originally numbered? 149 of 199 in the original series. Hand numbered 102 of 149 here. So Duran Lamb for the Milwaukee Bucks. And okay, Sacramento Kings, I hope you like Isaiah Thomas, because you have another Isaiah Thomas. We just had one, out, out of Spectra. Now you have another. You have them in 2 different colors. So how about that? This one was 21 of 35 hand numbered. This one is 50, I think that says 8 of 149. Originally numbered 66 of 175. So, Sacramento Kings, you are broken out in Isaiah Thomas, who doesn't even play for the Kings anymore, but yet, hopefully you still like him because you got a lot of him. Yes, James, it is. The Kings and the Bucks are both going to town right now, which is, you know, it's kind of weird. I mean, that's part of the reason when we do these cases that I like random.org to choose which boxes we open, because you think, well, even if they have some, you know, duplication of hits in a case, that by the time you also let random decide which boxes you open, you'll eliminate some of that. But no, we had some teams that had multiple hits in the first half of the case too. It's just odd. This is Josh Richardson for the Miami Heat, number 40 of 49. That's our rookie card out of this box. And let's hope this is not Isaiah Thomas again. No offense to the Kings, but good gracious, we need to share the love here, especially because we're looking for the Celtics and the Lakers per request from someone in chat. So let's see what we can come up with. Well, now, okay, this is a little better. Here's Al Horford for the Hawks. This is originally out of Threads. It's hand numbered 3 of 15. And is it numbered at all on the back? Nope, I guess it isn't. So it doesn't look like it was numbered originally in its initial life, shall we call it, in its first life. In its second life, it was numbered 3 of 15 and has Al Horford's autograph on it. So that's a nice hit for the Hawks, and I think the Hawks sold for like $2 or something. So I'd say an Al Horford autograph for $2 is okay. And for the Pistons, we have Kyle Singler. Hey, look at that. They hand numbered it the same as that is on the card, 10 of 49. I'm so proud of someone at Panini that they actually matched them up. So 10 of 49 there and 10 of 49 there. And this is obviously a die cut because you can see it's got the unusual sort of shape down here on the bottom. And then, of course, the little piece cut out there. But so finally, we got some love for some other teams, Pistons and the Hawks. And let's see what our last box of replay holds for us. Let's try to conjure up some teams that we haven't hit yet. And I think we are going to have some teams we haven't hit yet, so that's good. Spread it around a little bit. And Kelly Oubre Jr. For the Wizards, number 16 of 49 is our rookie card out of the last box. And our hits in here, the first one, if I can get it out of here, we'll be doing all right. You know, this box is somehow smarter than me. I can't get stuff out of here half the time. I don't know what my problem is. Oh, boy. Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to go with Rod. This is Rod here for the Mavericks, number 47 of 99, hand numbered on the front. This is out of Classics originally and does not appear to have been numbered in the original series. So the Mavericks have a hit with this guy, Rod, and maybe Bubo or something thereabouts. But, you know, I don't know this player. So, Mavericks, I'm not familiar with him. I don't know if he's a good or a bad or a middle-of-the-road Maverick, but either way, he's all yours. Gordon Hayward, that's a nice hit for the Jazz. 49 of 148 out of Spectra. And again, you know, you got the little piece of material there as well. And this one originally numbered 16 of 149 in its first life. So we'll just go through our hits again here. Gordon Hayward for the Jazz. These are all on-card autographs. Al Horford for the Hawks, which I think is probably my favorite hit of the night. This guy here, Rod, for the Mavericks. Kyle Singler for the Pistons. Deron Lamb, who of course you know I'm going to like because he played for UK. So Deron Lamb for the Bucks. Obviously I like that hit. I forgot who this was. John Salmons for, who is he for? The Kings. The Kings. I'm losing my mind. James Jones for the Miami Heat. Isaiah Thomas, number 1 for the Kings. I mean, the Kings just, yeah, we got a lot coming your way. Isaiah Thomas, number 2 for the Kings. And then hit number 2 for the Bucks. Also a nice low number. Miroslav something, 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 something. And then our rookies were Kelly Oubre Jr. for the Wizards. Josh Richardson for the Heat. Delon Wright for the Raptors. Jerian Grant for the Knicks. Willie Cauley-Stein for the Kings. And Devin Booker for the Suns. So that is it for replay. Anything, if your team hit, this stuff will be going in the mail to you shortly. Tomorrow or the next day, most likely. And of course, if your team didn't hit anything, there is nothing to ship. But I, of course, will still mark it as shipped so that I can keep track of it. So, and I always, I put a little note in there. They give you a place that says send a note to the bidder. So whenever I mark them as shipped when there's actually nothing to ship, I put a little note in there. But I don't know if it's even, obviously it's visible, but I don't know how easy it is to find it. Now I've got the right spreadsheet up, so let's take a look at break number 2 tonight. Is our half case of Mosaic Prism, which this Mosaic, of course, they sent out to people who bought Replay, which is why we're breaking Replay, or why we have broken, we just finished it, why we broke Replay, is so we could get Mosaic, because it's not available like normal cards are. You had to buy Replay to get Mosaic, and well, you know me, I'm a sucker for Prism, and I wanted to see what Mosaic's all about. So we bought some Replay, and now we're going to open our reward for our Replay, which is Mosaic. All right, and we're going to do, I think, just the same thing, as I'm just going to take all of these out, and believe it or not, in this little bitty box, this is a whole case. I think of a case, I always think it's something, it should be like really big, and then these cases come in there, these little bitty boxes with these other little bitty boxes in them, but all right, so I have to stack these kind of shorter, or you won't be able to see them all, because my camera, my table doesn't go deeply enough. Now, if I can figure out, and of course, I probably left my marker laying in the other room. I need to mark these boxes, and what we're going to do is let random decide again. But let me grab my marker. Sorry, guys. Gonna tell you, daylight savings time just it just messed up my whole week. All of this stuff being listed to end at the wrong times and all that jazz, and then I've got no time to prepare, and it's just been a hot mess. I appreciate you guys sticking with me through all this hot mess. I can't even read my own writing. Isn't that bad? That is terrible. All right, so let's switch over here to random.org and let it serve a purpose tonight that doesn't have to take a card away from somebody by splitting it up. We're going to let it do something fun for us and pick out which boxes we're going to open. 6, 3, 1, 7, and 10. 6, 3, 1, 7, and 10. All right. 6, 3, 1, and 7, and 10. Perfect. So then we'll just set these little guys back here in the back, because they will, I don't even remember when they're listed, but they break sometime soon. Sometime this week anyway. So, yay. Cannot wait. So excited to get into Mosaic. Have been looking longingly at that case since it arrived yesterday via UPS. Thinking to myself, why didn't I schedule it to break on the night that it got here? And then remembering, because sometimes things don't show up the day that they say they're going to show up. We learned that the hard way with plates and patches. Now I know not to rely on the hobby store guy to tell me, but to be proactive and go find out myself. Because Mr. Hobby Store did not tell me when we were doing plates and patches, and we all remember how that went. All right, so this is the beauty that is Mosaic. Right off the top, we have a Jamal Murray rookie for the Nuggets. Wade Baldwin, rookie, of course, for the Grizzlies. Kevin Love for the Cavs. Dario Saric for the Sixers, rookie. AD Anthony Davis for the Pelicans. LaMarcus Aldridge for the Spurs. Brook Lopez for the Nets. These are pretty cool cards, I have to say. I don't know what the pattern is called on these cards, unless I guess maybe they're calling it Mosaic. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Marc Gasol for the Grizzlies. Domantas Sabonis for the Thunder. And Thon Maker for the Bucks. Now, I want to look at the back of these. I don't guess the back of these are numbered. And are all of these... They all seem to have the same pattern. You know, I'm opening this. I'm seeing this the first time, too, same as you guys. So that's why I'm kind of like just shuffling back through this set for a minute to see if there's any kind of... right now, they all look to be the same, basic. I don't know that we have... Maybe this... Is that a parallel, perhaps? Because it's red in the corners, so that could maybe be a parallel. The red, I would say. The rest of these are silver in the corners. So we're going to say that more than likely these reds are parallels of LaMarcus Aldridge and Anthony Davis, wouldn't you say? I mean, I would think so. We're going to set them aside and assume that they are. And see what else is in here. Andre Drummond for the Pistons. Kyle Lowry for the Raptors. DeMarcus Cousins, well, he was for the Kings when he was on this card, so this is the Kings card. Of course, we know what happened there. Jaylen Brown, is this going to be auto? Oh, it is. Nice. So I hope whoever asked for the Celtics hit in the last break, I hope you have the Celtics in this break, because there's a nice Jaylen Brown autograph rookie for the Celtics. That is a sticker auto, but still, that's nice. Nice hit. For the 76ers, Mr. Joel Embiid. And I believe, again, probably a parallel because it's red in the corner. Ben Simmons, which I'm fairly sure this is a parallel of some sort. Like, certainly this is a parallel. So this is a nice Ben Simmons rookie hit for the Sixers. And I'm sorry that I don't know what they're calling the various parallels, but this is definitely one of them. Chris Paul for the Clippers. Miles Turner for the Pacers. Dwight Howard for the Hawks. And the big cat, Karl Anthony Towns for the T-Wolves. And man, has he not been playing like a guy on fire. Man, I mean, if he had, I mean, I know Wiggins is there, but if those guys had just a little bit more help, I mean, come on, they are just, Carl's just picking that team up and carrying them across the finish line. Pascal Siakam, I don't know how to say his last name, something like that. Siakam, huh? Well, you know who he is. For the Raptors. Emmanuel Mudiay for the Nuggets. Tristan Thompson for the Cavs. Jeremy Lin. Derek Favors. That, again, I think is parallel because there's the red corner. This is going to be a parallel of LeBron for the Cavs. Isaiah Thomas in his Celtics uniform. Rajon Rondo. Kemba Walker. Carmelo Anthony. And you guys know, normally I don't normally say all the players' names as I go through on what are base card type situations, but This is kind of a unique set, so I am taking a little bit more time with it. And I don't know how the value of this will shake out, but, you know, of course, we all know how White Sparkle went. This is not going to be as limited, clearly, as White Sparkle, but yet it's certainly not going to be as prolific as standard Prism. So I think these cards may have some good value in them. DeMar DeRozan, Paul George, Evan Fournier, Bradley Beal, parallel of Paul Gasol for the Spurs, parallel of Harrison Barnes for the Mavericks, Jordan Clarkson, Juan Hernandez, I can never say that guy's name. Well, Juan. We're just going with Juan. Blake Griffin, and Malcolm Brogdon. Do you guys like these cards so far? I mean, do you like the design? I have to say I do. I like them. I'm happy with them so far. Another Joel Embiid. I believe this is a different picture than we had on the first Embiid, though, if I remember correctly. AD again. LaMarcus. Denzel Valentine. This is definitely a parallel, green parallel. Again, as far as I know, oh, this one is numbered. Okay, 7 of 25 on this green parallel for Denzel Valentine. So maybe we need to go back and look at the back of the blue one and see, is it numbered and I just missed it? No, I don't see one back there. And then let's look at the back of a red one again. Don't see one back there either. So far, maybe the green one is going to be the only one that's numbered. But I want to take a look at this Ben Simmons. No, he is not numbered either. Okay, so far, but that's definitely a parallel. So far, our only numbered parallel has been this green Denzel Valentine rookie for the Bulls, and it is numbered to 25. Eric Gordon, red parallel. Nikolai, red parallel. Know why I'm turning those over. I think we've determined the red's probably not going to be numbered. Devin Booker, Russell Westbrook, Hassan Whiteside, and Nikolai. Yeah, I think they are. I mean, they are. When you see them in person, I think you're probably even going to like them more than just seeing them here, because it's kind of hard to really appreciate them when you know, because if I hold them at this angle, they have that weird view. And then if you hold them more straight on, then you don't see the pattern at all, which doesn't look as cool. They're really, when you see them, I think you're probably going to like them a lot, because I like them a lot. They're really very cool cards. Rudy Gay, Gordon Hayward. Oh, looks like we might have another signature here, hopefully. And we do. We have Mr. Denzel Valentine for the Bulls. So Bulls are having a nice break right now. They've got the Denzel to 25 and the green parallel, and now we have a Denzel Valentine signature. So very nice. Red parallel, Jimmy Butler. Blue parallel of Gortat. And just, well, man, when the light gets going on them, it's really kind of hard to see them sometimes. Kawhi Leonard, Paul Millsap, the Greek Freak, JJ Redick. All right, so far, so good. And I'm excited for you guys to actually receive these, because as I said, when you get them, I think you're really going to like them. They definitely have more flair than the traditional Prism, for sure. There's a second Jamal Murray, rookie for the Nuggets. Wade Baldwin, rookie. Kevin Love again. Dario, rookie. Patrick McCaw in a red parallel. Bradley Beal in a blue parallel. Domantas Sabonis. Thon Maker. Isaiah, and Rajon. So there's a lot of rookie content in here, which is nice. Maybe we can pull some late in the season good rookie hits. Jaylen Brown, Andre Drummond, Kyle Lowry, Boogie, Klay Thompson in the red parallel, DeAndre Jordan red parallel, Dwight Howard, the Big Cat, Brooke Lopez, Marc Gasol. There's DeAndre again, Patrick, Eric Bledsoe, Victor Oladipo. Is that, oh, I guess that is the standard. Yeah, I guess that is, whoops, I guess that is the standard. Jonas Valanciunas for the Raptors in the red parallel. Evan Fournier in a blue. Yeah, I do know my colors, but you wouldn't know it by that. Kenneth Free, Chris Paul, Miles Turner. All right, so far we have the green parallel to 25 and 2 signature hits that we have pulled out of these fun little cards, and tons of rookie stuff, of course. Just go ahead and pull our reds up here to the front. They seem to be in the middle of the pack, whatever parallels are going to be there. Gordon Hayward for the Jazz in red. Chris Dunn, rookie for the T-Wolves in red. Sergio, Durant, Damian, Batum, Malik Beasley, Dirk, Steph Curry, and Henry Ellenson. Let's find out, where are our little parallels? Come on up here, guys. Now that we know where you sit, we may as well just pull them up front every time. There's Rudy Gay for the Kings in the red. Derrick Rose for the Knicks in the blue. Al Horford. Kristaps. Carter. Jacob. Mike Conley. Wilson Chandler. Julius Randle. Yay. And Brandon Ingram, rookie. All right, come on up here, fellas. D'Angelo Russell in the red. Rudy Gobert in blue. Dwayne Wade, Zach LaVine, James Harden, Aaron Gordon, Taurean Prince, Kay Felder, CJ McCollum, and Goran Dragic. So who do you guys have? Did anybody play bracket challenges? Who did you advance to your Final Four? And it's okay if you didn't advance, UK. You can tell me. It's all right. I know lots of people probably did not advance my cats to the Final Four, but I tell you, the biggest lock to me looks like Arizona. Man, that just looks like such an easy half of the part of the bracket, quarter of the bracket. Another signature, Wade Baldwin. This is a rookie for the Grizzlies. So nice hit, Grizzlies. Victor Oladipo in the red parallel. Jaylen Brown in the red parallel. Horford, Porzingis, Carter, Randall, Ingram, Beasley, Nowitzki. Oh, yep, let's go ahead and slide them up here. You have Duke, Gonzaga, Kansas, and UNC, with UNC winning it all. All right, I've got Arizona winning it all in a bunch of mine. Of course, I have UK in some of mine too. Eric Bledsoe in the red, Joel Embiid in the blue, Pascal, Moutier, Tristan Thompson, Jeremy Lin, Kemba, Carmelo. That looks, Carmelo, Mike Conley, Wilson Chandler. Yeah, so I have, of course, you know, everybody plays multiple brackets these days. So I have Kansas in a few. I have Louisville in a couple. I have Villanova maybe only in one. Mostly I have Arizona. I'm all about Arizona right now. Of course, I'd love it to be Arizona versus Kentucky, be an all Wildcat championship game. I'd be thrilled with that. Andre Drummond in the red. AD in the blue. Jacob, Sergio, Durant, Damian, Curry, Ellenson, Prince, and Felder. All right, so let's take a look real quick at our parallels. When we do the second half of this, I'm going to start a stack of blue and a stack of red, and that'll make it easier. So here they are. Anthony Davis in blue, Andre Drummond red, Joel Embiid blue, Eric Bledsoe red, Jaylen Brown in red, Oladipo red, Rudy Gobert blue, D'Angelo, Derek, Rudy, Chris, Gordon, Fournier, Valanciunas, Jordan, Thompson, Beal, McCaw, Gortat, Butler, Nikolai, Gordon, I'm trying to put him in the wrong spot, Ben Simmons. You know, that's the only Ben Simmons we saw, isn't it? Is that one. Paul Gasol, Harrison Barnes, LeBron, Favors, Embiid, Aldridge, and AD. So it definitely looks like there are more red than blue parallels because our stacks are side by side. There's definitely more red than blue. And while there is a lot of rookie content, I believe this is the only Ben Simmons that we saw, is this blue parallel. And then, of course, we had our single green parallel to 25. This is our Denzel Valentine, and is numbered on the back 7 of 25. And then we had 3 signatures. Wade Baldwin for the Grizzlies, Denzel Valentine for the Bulls, and Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. And that's it for tonight, guys. I just had the two sets, 2 auctions up tonight. So that's it. So the second half of Mosaic, I really don't remember when it ends. Maybe tomorrow night, but probably not. Probably Saturday, but possibly tomorrow. But Select comes in. So Select should be here tomorrow, and I think I have it set to start breaking tomorrow night. So hopefully I will see you back for some of that. Thanks everybody for joining tonight. I appreciate you very much, and I hope to see you again.